there's process there, and it was some of that stuff was in place.
Uh-huh.
Um, but there's always like areas to improve, right? And even if it's like on the way that maybe you do the handoff
Uh-huh.
of the initial delivery, or the
Uh-huh.
way that it's packaged up to be received,
Uh-huh.
you all like, it's not just you looking at that. You ask members of
Uh-huh.
the team, and you're looking for feedback from the folks who are doing the actual processing of the laundry.
Right.
So talk about how that mindset
Uh-huh.
helps like make it all better. Like, why
Yeah.
don't you just like do it all and be in charge?
Yeah. Well, it's because they have built up you know, they are the experts in that. I'm not an expert in the wash dry fold part, right? I know
Yeah.
how level what they do. Could I step in and maybe do one of the parts? Absolutely. Could I do it for a long period of time every day, day in and day out? Absolutely not. And like
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
not do that. But they are the experts, and that's why this relationship works, because that's their bucket of expertise, and over here is my bucket of expertise. But the ownership for the laundromat that we use, we're constantly in conversation. And I'll give you an example. People won't admit this, but washroom laundry, we make mistakes. I don't like it, but we do. We had an
Yeah.
issue yesterday. We delivered a customer's laundry back to them. The customer says that, oh my gosh, I think a pin has gotten,
Oh
exploded
yeah.
in my laundry. And so Washroom Laundry got the email last night about 8:50 p.m. And after I got it, I immediately sent the message to the owner of the laundromat that we work with, and I sent it to their operations manager last night at 9 o'clock. And the owner responded saying, "Hey, they call me Mac. They say, hey Mac, we got your message. I've sent it over to the ops manager, and we'll circle back in the morning at 8 o'clock." All right, and that's how we work.
Yeah.
Um, I share this with them, and then we come together to talk about what the solution can and should be. They have just as much ownership in it as I do, because the
Yeah.
way we see it is, if I am successful doing what I do on my end, they're going to be successful.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think so much of it comes back to just trying to make sure that you are trusting the people around you, trusting the partner you
Hmm.
have. And like you said,
Yeah.
right? These people are doing what they're best at. So why don't I listen to what they have to say so that I can
Hmm.
continue to do what I'm best at, and together we're all going to do great. We're all
Yeah.
going to do great.
And sometimes they'll say, Mac, it doesn't quite work like that. And I'll give you another example. Those rugs. I love
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
rugs. Those rugs are like the thing. And they're like, Mac, we can't go straight to the dryer with the rugs because they're retaining some water. So we gotta hang them to dry before we actually dry them. And I'm like, oh, because in my mind, I think we can turn it around the next day. But what they tell me is, pump your brakes a little bit, Miss Ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah.
We cannot do that. We have to, these are the steps that we have to take. And I say, oh, okay, I understand. Thanks for, letting me know.
Yeah, then that way you can better communicate with the customer. You can set
Yes.
the right expectations so you can continue to deliver on that brand promise that you started from. Yeah, I
Yeah,
love it.
absolutely.